Hey, it's me, Cindy. I keep telling myself I'm going to make more videos than I have been, but it seems like I never do. And another reason that I haven't is probably because of my bulimia issue. Please don't lecture me about this. I don't want to get email. I don't want to get not emails, but just comments telling me what a terrible person I am. But I have had a problem with that. Not every day, but I have had a problem with that. Um, but most of all, I've just been doing what I'm supposed to do, eating the way I'm supposed to eat. Maybe I'm not even eating right. I don't know, but I'm still eating one meal a day. Um, Sometimes I have been switching things around where I'm not always on the treadmill, or I'm not always on the elliptical, or I'm not at the gym. Sometimes I've been walking again a lot lately because I got stuck, just stuck. I was on a plateau for probably, I don't know, a couple of months at least, and finally I got kind of knocked past that. So officially, as of a couple of days ago, I've lost 70 pounds. And I have also gone from a size 20 to a 12. I've gone from an XXL in shirts to a large. Um, I shouldn't be doing the bulimia thing. And a lot of times I can handle myself because I don't eat that much. But I'll give you an example of a real bad time that I had, and that was about a week ago. I went out on a date with the friend that I date a lot, and we had seafood, and we ate a lot. We both ate a lot. I ate just a lot. And when we got done eating, I was full, but I felt like I wasn't satisfied. I felt like I wasn't as full as I could be, and I wanted ice cream. And I never eat ice cream, hardly ever, ever. And I just really wanted some. And he wanted some. So we went to Brahms and we got a big cone with 2 dips in it each. And I ate every bite of it. And I was just sick when I was through. I was just sick. And we visited for a while and hung out, and then I was driving home because we met out there. I was driving home, and I was overwhelmed with the desire to stop and get something at Whataburger on my way home. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I just couldn't. It was on my mind, and I was almost obsessed with it. I was just compelled to pull over and go and get me a hamburger and fries. And I mean a big hamburger, a cheeseburger. I was stuffed, but I was just, I can't explain it. I just wanted to eat more. And I pulled over, I got off of the highway onto an exit, and changed my mind and got back on the highway, continued on towards home. And then I pulled off the highway again towards another Whataburger, and I prayed about it, asked the Lord to help me with it. I pulled over 2 or 3 times on my way home, and each time I got back on the freeway, and I didn't stop and get anything. But what I did do was I pulled off one more time on the side of the road, and I puked my guts out 2 or 3 times on purpose, because I just wanted to get rid of what I had done. I wanted to get rid of it so bad. And I can't imagine a woman my age having this problem. This is like a teenage girl problem. I'm not a teenage girl. This is somebody who's, I think of bulimic as being a disease for people who are, and I don't even know that it's a disease. I mean, because I don't believe that anything is a disease is not something that you bring on yourself. It's like alcoholism. That's a big touchy issue, but I feel like if you're doing something to yourself, it's not a disease. It's a choice that you're making. But this thing called bulimia, doesn't happen to middle-aged, overweight women. It seems to happen to these young teenage girls, or even in their early 20s, who are really skinny. And so what am I doing? Why am I suffering through this thing? Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. I don't have an answer for it. I'm just desperate to lose the weight. And when I eat like that, I feel like it's undoing everything I'm doing. Logically, I know it's really not undoing anything. I may gain a couple of pounds, but I don't want to gain a couple of pounds. And it's just so difficult to talk about. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm scared. And my family, my aunt and my daughter both know, and neither one of them really understand. It's just, oh my gosh, I don't, they're the only ones in the world that know. Well, the guy that I date, he knows. He's really worried about me. He knows that I do that. It took a long time for me to tell him. I don't know how I've gotten myself in this situation. I just don't know how it came about. I can choose not to do it, and most of the time I do choose not to do it, but there's just times when I feel like I've just gone over the edge, and that's when I do it. So I have a food addiction that's serious, and what I think happened that night when I ate was when I got really full. It triggered something in me. It triggered an ugly thing. And when I went to have the ice cream, it actually triggered even more. And I know that maybe that doesn't make sense to some people. I really would like for you to give me your opinions on this. If you want to post a video response would be really great. If you have this problem. If you have had this problem, if you understand it, if you don't understand it, I'm embarrassed, I'm humiliated, but I feel like this is the place that I can come and confess things and talk about how I feel, and this is the only place where people might understand. So I'm spilling my guts. On the other hand, I don't want this to be a real unhappy, miserable video. I am very happy that I'm in a size 12. And my brain, my mind is not really wrapped around the fact that I'm in a size 12. When I go to the store, which I go to Cato a lot. I love Cato. I don't know if you know where that is. Or what store that is, but I love it. It's here in Texas, and I think it's in other places too. I think it's probably countrywide. I don't know. But the store is called Cato, and it's on one side of the store is half of the store is the regular size, and half of the store is plus size. So when you walk in the door, you either go to the left or the right. And I've always gone to the plus size section, always, for years. And I keep wanting to still go to the plus size section, but everything's too big. So I go to the size 12 pants in the non-plus size regular section of the store, and I look at them and I hold them up and I go, there's just no way. There's no way. I laugh at myself. And I end up going to the plus size section and taking 14s and 16s to the dressing room with me just in case the 12s don't fit. But the 12s always fit. So I'm really trying to condition my brain to realize I have lost 70 pounds. I am wearing a size 12. So let me know also if you experience that, because when your body changes, your mind seems to be slow, seems to be way behind what my body's doing. So anyway, I think my video is about to run out, so that's all I have to say for this visit, and remember, fat ain't groovy.